Hello, welcome back to a fishy Plant Man production. On the fishy side today, I thought I would hold the phone here. Yeah, look at these fish for a minute as I've got sad news. I've lost one. And not just anyone, but the old blind fish. Yeah, he'd finally had enough. So, I guess that tank's gonna do something else. Maybe house the bully, because apparently somebody needs a lesson. I know when the boss fish comes out of the 75, the next biggest one is going to do the same thing. So if I do that, I'll just be trading one bully probably for another. But maybe we'll see. So, yeah. And yes, the water line's a little low. I keep it a little low these days on purpose because you see these big parrots? Yeah, they like to splash. And, well, I don't like wiping water off the wall if I don't have to. So, by keeping the water line down a little bit, it minimizes it to a point. I really should buy, or maybe even just go out and see what I've got that might work. Yeah, a glass sheet to cover this side so that I can feed. So that's about the only time they really do it is when I feed. They will, splash the top of the water a little bit. So yeah, back down to 2 angelfish again. So yeah. Oh, I know something I can show you. The Monstera was growing a new, yeah, kind of like that. The Monstera was growing a new leaf. So you might want to see that. Shall we go see that? All right. Don't stop. That hurts. You don't need to twist my arm so hard. Okay. Well, the fish video didn't last too long, did it? We're already talking about plants again. Well, not much is happening with the fish, so yeah, that kind of happens. When not a lot is going on with something that's kind of hard to video them. Maybe we'll go back and just look at them for a minute, I don't know. But anyway, the new leaf. We had 1, and then 1, and then 2 and 2. Well, that's the newest leaf. It's another 2. Yep. I guess we're at least not going backwards, right? So, yeah. 2 leaves, or 2 leaves. 2 fenestrations on that one. But there is something kind of exciting happening. So, a couple of things actually. I'll pause again and be back. Well, in a microsecond, your time. And how about this? We've got a full new leaf. And it's looking good. Yep, this is the little Monstera, whatever you want to call it. That really wasn't happy. But we changed the soil a bit, brought the water way back. This is a self-watering pot, and it's still in the pot, but we're not doing the self-watering function of it. It gets water when I think it needs water. And other than that, it doesn't. Forgive the debris there. Some of it I've got no excuse for, but that bloom, that came off one of these. Yeah. This is the red one. And let me move these plants around a little bit. I can only kind of show two at a time here. So I'll make an adjustment. Be back yet again. Okay, yeah. I don't like moving these plants around all the time when they're blooming, but yeah, I guess I'll do it, especially when things are so exciting. I've said I wanted to cross-pollinate the red. So here's the red one blooming. And the yellow is blooming too. Not in as many places, but it is blooming. So maybe I'll get to try for pollination again. And maybe, just maybe, I'll get seeds. Long-term project. My understanding is these plants take about a year to grow a seed pod. And then you have to grow the plant. Yeah. So we'll see. But maybe I'll get my orange one. Wouldn't that be real nice? And yeah, I'll document every bit of the process as I go forward with it. But first things first, I've got to get that seed pod. But this is the first real chance that I might get. And even this blooming on the red one, it may look like a lot of blooms. Nothing compared to what the nursery had it doing. But hopefully, fewer blooms means bigger ones. Because, yeah, we've had things like this happening on several. 2 buds on one leaf. I think this plant had as many as 5 buds on one leaf. It was going nuts. But of course, those were nursery blooms. And nurseries, they perfect things and, do things with the sense of perfection, with temperature and feed and getting everything just right so the plant can go nuts. A lot of this is probably leftover from that. There might still be some of that fertilizer in the soil. Not as much, but enough. Like over here, there's a bud and a leaf growing. So, looks like it's done that in a couple of places. I can't quite reach over here, but is that another bud and leaf? So, yeah, it's going a little bit crazy. Not as crazy as it did, but maybe these blooms will be bigger. Wouldn't that be cool? And even better, if I can get some some seed pods. I might end up with, I don't know, as many as 4. Because I want to pollinate red to yellow and yellow to red. So, yeah, that's at least 2. Yeah, I think that's like 4 flowers. Yeah. Yep. Because I want the pollination to go both ways. And maybe I'll get seeds this time. Alright. It's 10 minutes, so rather than repeating myself yet again, I said we may take one more look at the fish, so let's go take one more look at the fish. Alright, and we're back to the fish, which is kind of fitting, I suppose, because I believe in the last video I talked about getting some birds. Well, I've got the parrots. See the connection? Parrot cichlid. The red parrot cichlid. I don't want to mention that other word. What they actually are, because YouTube's weird and I don't know if it matters not being monetized, but yeah, good practice for maybe the day that I am. Yeah, so yeah, the parrotfish. And ironically, just like the fish, I got 3 new parrots. But they are on their own channel. I cannot make parrots fit into this channel. It just don't seem appropriate. So I started their own channel. What is it? 4 Parrots Adventures. I think I said that right. The number 4 Parrots Adventures. So, if you like birds, you can go over there. You, of course, don't have to. I mean, I can't twist your arm any more than you can twist mine, right? So, yeah. It's got a couple of videos up now. So, if you like birds, maybe you'll want to see my take on caring for birds. Alright. With that, I'll let you go and talk to you next time.